Point. Now let's get into some market news as well of a different sort. The JSE today opening the markets this morning, ringing the bells for gender equality. They joined over 40 other financial institutes across the globe, and today marks International Women's Day, of course, celebrating the strides in women's rights. Now the initiative aims to raise awareness for women empowerment and bridging the gaps in gender rights. Our reporter Hasina Gori was there and joins me now. Hasina, thank you so much for this. Let's talk about exactly the event. Let's talk about the messages that were sent out as well.
So this morning we saw women coming together, not just from the JSE, but from the financial sector, coming together to open this morning. So at 9 o'clock sharp, they rang the bell, but it's South Africa, so we did it in our own flair and style. We had the kudu horn there as well, bringing in the day, but really bringing in the message that as much as we've made strides in women's rights, as much as the JSE has a woman CEO, a CFO, and 60% of the board is female, there's still a long way to go. Across the globe, there's over 2 trillion women that are legally not allowed to go to work. So those are still numbers we need to look at and help to bridge that divide. Also, quite interesting, despite a woman and a man working the same job, a man earns what he earns in 12 months, a woman has to work 15 months to earn that same amount. And those are the divides that we need to bridge going forward. This year's theme is quite nice as well, though. So it's not just looking at women's rights, but it's saying that balance is important, that everyone has to play a part in inclusion and in getting this gender divide completely eradicated, that each of us have a part to play. We can't do it without man, we can't do it without Indian, white, black. Whatever you are, you have a part to play in this. Yeah, definitely.
Could you tell us just with regards to the people that were there, you know, leading sort of the message from the JSE front, who exactly was there, and just the scenario and the setting that they had set before the bell opened?
So we saw Motsepe Foundation's CEO, Dr. Precious Motsepe, being there this morning, really inspiring. She spoke a lot on this fourth industrial revolution and how important it is to get females involved, young kids. These are not just male-dominated industries. Get girls into science, get them into all maths, and help them, because when we get into this next industrial revolution, let's do it in a way that everyone's involved. Also quite interesting was Lynette Ntuli, and she said that if no action is made, that all we'll have as women is today and Women's Day in August, and we need more than that. We don't want our grandchildren to just have these days that say, oh, women's rights is all important, but we don't see it in reality. So those are kind of messages we saw coming out, very inspiring, very motivating. From the JSE side, they were trying to inspire women to see how they spend their money. A man will take his bonus and spend it investing in stocks and markets, but a woman would spend it on her family, and to teach them to also be involved in capital markets.
Absolutely wonderful message indeed. As you said, the world of finance, business needs to be absolutely inclusive and adding august women to the mix as well. Hasina Gori, appreciate your time there. Our very own Hasina Gori detailing exactly how things have fared with regards to the JSE opening this morning as well.